Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. That quote is by Albert Einstein. In today's video, I want to talk about compound interest and exactly what you can do to get some.
Hey, hey, hey. Fuck it for an Instagram follow.
I got it. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Patrick Kenny. If you're new around here, what we do is we talk about how to make better financial decisions and of course, make some money from the internet. And on today's video, I just want to briefly explain compound interest and the power of compounding. So what you first want to understand is that compound interest simply means that when you have an amount that is appreciating in value, say 10%, we'll take $100 for an example. If you have $100 that appreciates by 10% in a month, you now have $110. And if you were to compound that same $110 month after month after month, you will slowly get that number more and more and more, because 10% of $100 is $10, but 10% of $110 is greater than $10. And that right there ultimately is all compound interest is. And so in today's video, I want to talk about 3 specific ways that I can show you how to make more of this compound interest. So the first way that I want to talk about is through your bank account. Now, a lot of people have probably heard you will never get rich having money in the bank. And this is absolutely true. But for some people, like business owners, they know that at the end of the year, they have a tax bill coming up. Or for some people, they might have an emergency fund currently sitting that they have to sit on because they, of course, have an emergency fund and they need to have that. Either case, you need to put your money in the best possible scenario and best possible place that you can get it quickly, but you can still earn some interest. And so the first recommendation I have for you today is high interest bank accounts. If you are a person sitting on any cash at all, I don't care if it's 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, or millions. If you are sitting on that money waiting to spend it later, you might as well put it in a high interest bank account. One of the bank accounts that I personally use and personally have made interest with is called Ally Bank. I'm not associated with them in any way. I don't have a sign up link. Just go Google Ally Bank. That is what I use as a high interest bank account. And of course, what you have to understand is bank accounts fluctuate with overall interest rates. While I'm shooting this video early in 2020, we are at the bottom of interest rates. Money is cheap. Borrowing money right now is incredibly lucrative because you can find money for 3.5% and you can go and do business deals for 7 or 8% and you can make the spread. That's the business itself. But with that said, because the interest rates are so low, bank account rates are going to follow suit. So right now, bank account rates are ranging from 1.5% to 2% max. You have to understand that. But if you're going to be putting your money into any of these accounts, again, what I'd recommend is finding a high interest account because you can pull it out at any point in time.
Before I comment about his advice, I just want to elaborate you about the compound interest. For example, if you put 1,000 into the bank for 5 years and the bank pay you 10% annual interest rate, so the first year you will have 1,000 plus 100 annual interest. The total for the first year is 1,100, and the second year you will have 1,100 plus 110, not 100. So the total in the second year you will have 1,210. So this is called compound interest. Yeah, he is right when he advised you, if you have the money, you don't know what to do, so you should find the bank who pay higher interest rate and you just sit around and earn the compound interest. But if you live in the country where the currency is not strong like the US dollar, you should think about that, because sometimes the interest rate cannot catch up with the inflation. So it's called the currency depreciation. For example, about depreciation. I bought my car at 10,000 and the next year my car value is 6,000 and the second year my car value is 2,000. So this is called car depreciation, similar like currency depreciation.
That leads me to number 2, which is the stock market or 401ks, IRAs, things we've talked about on this channel. This tends to get you a 10% interest rate per year on average. And so again, if you have money that you're trying to put away, if you have money that you're trying to save, if you have money that you're trying to think about long term, this may be an example, because if you're gaining 10% per year, I've done an example on this before. If you put $5,000 away for 30 years and it's gaining 10% per year, compounding, that $5,000 is going to turn into over $87,000. That's what you need to understand first and foremost. Secondly, when you are compounding your money, you're enabling yourself to free up more flows of income. And a lot of people don't think about that. Because you are gaining money over here, now you can do more with this money over here. Finally, that leads...
Yeah, he is right when he advise you, invest into the stock market, because many people become rich after they invest into the stock market. But you should think that, high return always come with high risk. Yeah, high return always come with high risk. As I see, only a few companies, grow up and stable, and the majority, go bankruptcy after a few years. Before you invest into particular company, you should, consult with your financial advisor and do your analysis.
Leads me to point number 3. When we are talking about real estate is another form of compounding. Think about the prices of real estate. They're the highest they have ever been in some states right now. That is a form of compound interest, because you are sitting on an asset that is appreciating. Think about also if you have a rental home. You are gaining money from rentals. You are accruing interest basically from rentals because you are getting this rental income, but also the value of the home is increasing. That increase is helping you to make more money. So all in all, compound interest can be one of the most helpful things in the world, or as I said in the beginning, it can hurt people that are paying it. And paying it means you're compounding your interest on, say, your credit card bill, or you're compounding interest on a note or a bank note or a loan. And those situations are bad situations to be in. So hopefully this video helps you to understand where you should put your money. And if it did, be sure to click that like button. Click the subscribe button if you want to get alerted for new and upcoming videos. It means a lot to me, and I will see you guys.
Yeah, let me explain for you about the appreciation. Appreciation is the value of the product or the thing that increase over time. For example, I bought a house for 100,000 and the next year my house value is 101, and the second year my house value is 105,000. This is called house appreciation. Before you invest into the real estate, I just want to tell you the story. I had a friend, she bought the second house for investment. And after the few years, she just want to sell the house. She didn't want to keep the house. I asked her why. She said the maintenance, were over the rent that she earned. But I have another friend, he always buy the house, remodel the house, and rent the house, and he earn a lot of money. Why? Because he know the house repair. So if you know the house broken, need repair, you know, he know how to do it because the house repair is so expensive. So if you know about how repair, yeah, you can, you know, invest into the real estate. But if not, I advise you shouldn't. It's my opinion. In this video, I do not discredit his advice. I just give you a second look about the investment in those area, and I put, you know, his YouTube channel link, you know, below my description. Thank you for watching and see you guys next video. Bye bye.